On this beautiful day, we shall embark on American Truck Simulator. What's going on, people? I want to be more dramatic, I guess. Add a little bit of extra drama with this music playing in the background, which, by the way, you know, I gotta say, it's giving me like Harry Potter vibes of some sort. You know, I feel like I'm about to fly right now. But what's going on, people? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're almost done with the week. We're almost done with the year. December 28th, 2023. Just like that, the year is over. Before we know it, 2024. Anyway, all right. Enough with this nonsense. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get some jobs here. We're driving the international I-99, 990. The I-990. I think it's the I-990. No, it's the 9900 I. You got it all backwards. Right now, we are currently in our home squad in Nevada, so we're gonna go. You know what? Let's go to Texas. We're going down to Texas. Let's go down to Beaumont. I'm definitely saying that wrong, but whatever. How's everybody doing today? What's going on, Jeremy? Long time no see, my friend. How are you? How are you doing? All right, what time is it? It's 12:23 a.m. So let's go ahead and go to sleep so we can drive during the daytime. Turn off the truck. Let's go to bed. We'll wake up all refreshed. I haven't driven this truck in God knows how long. How are we doing on fuel? I don't see my fuel cluster. Where is it? Oh, we're good on the fuel. Let's go ahead before we keep driving. Go ahead and fix our seating position. I think that's good. I mean, we can go up a little bit and we can look down. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Tony, what's going on, buddy? How are you? So I decided to do an early stream today only because most likely I'm going to be heading out later in the day, so I won't be able to stream around 5 p.m. So I figured, or, you know, I probably would be able to stream at 5 p.m., but I just wanted to stream a little bit early so that way we can get a nice streaming session before I head out so that I'm not rushing the stream, and then you guys can get a nice stream out of it today. We're driving the 9900i from International. Beautiful truck that I really like driving from time to time. And the truck is very tame. You know, the engine sounds good. It's not too bad. It's not too loud. It's got 600 horses, and actually the engine is very quiet. I actually had to, you know, open up the, you know, roll down the windows so I can hear the engine. But overall, we're doing pretty good so far. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the Philips Hue lights again. But they went up in price. Because I bought them, tried them on, didn't like them, returned them, but now I like them. So I have to figure out a way to get it back. But they went up in price, like $20 easy. So So I'll definitely do a video on how to get that set up once I get my hands on it, but it's a lot of money. A lot of money, amigo. All right, let's see here. Potatoes. We're doing potatoes. Should we do triples? Let's do insulated triples. Oh, refrigerated. I mean, you do refrigerate potatoes, so we can do refrigerated potatoes for sure. All right, let's go ahead and do the refrigerated potatoes. There we go. We'll pick that one. We just admire the paint job on this truck. My goodness, it looks so good. All right, it's all the way back to our right side here. I'm doing well, Tony. Thank you for asking, bud. Let's ride over here. Gonna go ahead and reverse, and then we'll do an outside cam view, show you guys the truck and the beautiful paint job that we got going on. Look at that thing. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And the horn. Aishi, Azizi, what's going on, buddy? All right, let's go ahead and reverse. I took the peeper out because it gets a little bit annoying after a while, and it just drives me insane, so I just removed it. Here we go. Actually might be, we're off center by a tiny bit, but it's not bad. Look at that. Honestly, I don't see a lot of triple trailers in real life. All right, let me just switch cams here that I can't see where I'm going. Nice turn. No problems. I'm doing good. How are you? You just love when Siri puts itself in every conversation. I'm not talking to you. See, not everything is about you, Siri. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. There we go. JBM, what's going on, buddy? How are you? How are we on this Thursday afternoon? CZ with the like. Thank you. Go. Looking pretty good so far. All right. I've been like a big fan right now of that Nescafe coffee, where you just put a little bit of coffee with like hot water and like creamer or milk or whatever you want to put with your coffee. And it's medium roast, not dark roast. And it just tastes fantastic. I don't know what it is. When I was on vacation this year, they had that in the hotel room, and ever since then, I've just been hooked. I love it. It just hot water. Put not like a full tablespoon, maybe like, you know, half a tablespoon in there with your creamer, milk, oat milk, whatever you put with your coffee. My God, amazing, amazing. Oh, this was good. Oh, it was. Thank you, JVM. It was amazing, actually. Really can't complain. God. Man, it's a little stuck in my throat. Ugh. But yeah, no, it's Christmas was good. I think, you know, I think like the number one thing about holidays is obviously celebrating the event, right? Number two, family gathering, friends. Number three, food. Well, would you put gifts in number three and food in number four? Or would you put gifts in three and food in four? For me, I would put food, because if you eat good food, you're in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? So food number three, gifts number four. Because even if the gift sucked, at least you had a good meal. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of goes hand in hand with that. So obviously celebrating the event, number one. Number two, family gatherings. Three, food. Four, gifts. That's my ranking system for that. I can't tell if I'm taking an exit. I'm taking an exit. So, food was good, and all is well. Sweeney, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. I am well. How about yourself? Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Can you believe it? It's December 28th. December 28th, 2023. We are 3 days away from starting a new year, and everybody keeps writing the same old date because we're not used to it yet. I cannot believe that the year's it's basically almost done. Like we're almost done with the year. Hey Tony, do I watch any of RF gaming stream? No, I have not. Why? What's up? Tell me. Give me the tea. Give me the tea, Tony. Alright, we're doing pretty good right now. Fantastic. This is fantastic. About 22 miles to go. We're doing pretty good on time. And this truck just sounds amazing. Like, even with the windows down, it's still very tame. Like, I'm gonna close the windows right now. Roll the windows up again. Windows going up. Silent. It's like you're driving a Tesla. Nothing. Alright, so anyway, what do we got here? Got the media mod today, but I try it with OBS. It lasts for 20 minutes, then says no signal. So I'm just trying to sort it out. Well, that's weird. As long as you do like a video device capture, and your Elgato drivers are all up to date, you should be fine. I'm not sure why it's giving you that. He plays ATS as well, and I think you two are quite similar in personality when it comes to gaming. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, he sounds like a great guy. I'll definitely have to check him out. I mean, I hope he's a good guy. He could be a douche. No, I'll definitely check him out. there are so many streamers that I want to check out, and there are so many people that I want to check out. I was actually watching a video of this guy. I think he's German, and he has a beautiful racing setup with the motion rig and everything. Like, if you think my setup is cool, this guy is in the Hall of Fame. Okay, I think it's called like Racing Beyond Matter or something. He's got like 52,000 subs. It was my first time ever watching his channel, but I fell in love with it because he's so nice. And you know, he kind of like talked about how he got everything, and you know, why he's doing it. And one of the things that he said was, people think that we're crazy or for doing what we're doing, but to us it's fun, it's a hobby, you know, it's a passion. And that really hit home with me, because when I have friends come over, and where I have family come over, and they're fascinated by my setup, because you know, not everybody has a setup like that, and it's not even an elaborate setup, but it's a setup to begin with, you know. And so it's like, wow, you know, that's so cool. And I've had people that be like, oh, well, why don't you just drive a real truck? It's not the same, you know. It's you know, ever since I was a little kid, I would always pretend to be driving a truck on my bed. I would get the pillows. So my bed used to be against the wall, right? So the long side of the bed was against the wall. And so like I had like two corners of the bed that had a wall next to it. So it was like nothing. I you know, you could not leave the bed. Oh, I'll get the pillows, and I'll put them at the outside, long side of the bed. And then I would get like a pan, right? And I'll pretend to be driving the truck. That's all I wanted to do, is just drive a truck. And this truck looks freaking fantastic. I was going to drop it. And so when he was talking about that, I was like, yeah, that's right. Like, you know, it's a passion. It's something that we want to do, and it's something that we enjoy. And so it you know, for us, it's fun. You know what I mean? For others, it might not even be anything. It might be like whatever, but like for us, it's something that we really, really enjoy and we really, really want to do. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. I think I just lost my train of thought. But you know, you're gonna find other people with more elaborate setup than my setup, and even when I look at it, and I'm like, holy crap, like that's sick. Like, you know, obviously it's expensive. You know, the motion rig in itself is like $3,000 or $2,000. Like, it's a lot of money. Not to mention, like, you know, his concrete barriers. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Concrete barriers from Houston to Fort Worth. Even like the motion rig itself is a lot of money. Not to mention his actual like cockpit is all aluminum extrusion. Like, my cockpit is made out of wood, and it's a cheap $50, not cheap, but like it cost me $50 to go to Lowe's and get all the wood I needed and the supplies to put it all together. So more of the stories that you're gonna find people with even more elaborate setups than what I have, and it's something that we really enjoy. And you know, you just have to find your little niche. You know, you have to find the thing that really, really makes you happy. And to me, this makes me happy. You know, I get to meet awesome people on the stream, like all of yourselves, you know, and I get to play a game that I really love, and we all have a great time. So you know, this is why I say whenever anybody tries to get into this hobby, I always tell them, brace yourself, because it's never going to end. You're never going to stop upgrading your setup. You'll always continue to spend money on this until the end of time. I mean, this is just a reality. There are people who are okay driving with a simple setup, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, listen, if more power to you. You know, it's because you're the one that's going to be playing with it all the time, and I'm just going in circles. Where am I going? Oh, I think I have to go left. Can I go here? No, I have to go left and then come back around. So it's really going to be about what you like. And so if you want to play with a cheap setup and you're happy and you're content with it, hey, more power to you. If you want to do an elaborate setup and balls out, then that's fine too. You know, there's nothing to be sorry about. It's about, you're the one that's going to be spending more time with it than anybody else. So it's about what you like and what you want to do and how you want to bring your vision to life. So whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. It's that simple. Now, how do I get out of here? There we go. Here's the... Anyway, I just rambled on for a solid 5 minutes, and I apologize if I bored you guys, but I just wanted to, you know, there are a lot of amazing streamers out there that, you know, are in the same boat as I am, and this is just something that we love to do. So I want to see all of their streams and all of your streams and all of your videos, and I want to support everybody that I can support, because this is an awesome hobby, and you know, if more people get into it, it'll be an amazing community, you know. Anyway, sorry about that. Just gave like a graduation speech right now for some reason. Am I in like 7th gear? What am I doing? What gear am I in? There we go. See about 420. What's going on, buddy? All right, let's see here. All right, back to Swaney here. It's weird, but if he keeps doing it, I'll just get a capture card like you. Yeah, honestly, all you need, I don't know why, if it's the Elgato, I don't know why it's giving you a problem, but literally like a $10, $11 HDMI to USB, and you're all good to go. I mean, it's plugged in. I think I showed it on a previous stream. Literally, HDMI to USB, plug it into a USB 3 header on your PC, you're all good to go. Like $9-10 solves the problem. All right, to pause the stream, but indeed I always stress when you both start stream at the same time. No, you should watch whoever you want to watch. No need to stress. Everybody is always welcome here whenever you want. Besides, the videos are going to be available on YouTube anyway, so if you don't catch my stream, you can always watch it whenever you have a chance. And obviously, all views are very welcome. I'm never going to say no to anybody who watches my stream. They're there for you guys. All right. Night Ranger 8, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate it. But yeah, like there are a lot of people on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook that have, you know, elaborate stream. There's a guy, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that guy on online at some point. And this guy, he only does like trucking, just like me. And like I do want to do, I want to start doing more racing. But with racing, I find it hard for me to continue to talk to you guys while I'm racing, because it's more fast-paced. It's not as easygoing as this. You know, I'm driving at 65 miles per hour. 65 miles per hour, I'll be doing it in a turn. So I don't know. I digress. But anyway, so there's this guy. I don't remember where he is primarily. Like I don't know what he streams on primarily, but he has like 3 large TVs, maybe like 60 inches, 65 inches, something like that. And he has, so he sits on the left side just like in a normal truck, and then he has the other screen, and he has another chair in front of it like an actual truck. His setup is very elaborate. You know, it's pretty cool. Like there are different people out there with different setups, you know, and so it's like you can find anybody that kind of meets your style or what you like to look for in a setup, you know. So there are people that do that have the wheel on the desk and it's a camera on them, and then they're sharing the gameplay. Some people like to watch the actual truck in the game and occasionally look at the streamer who plays with the wheel. You know, other people like myself, they do the GoPro with the overhead cam and everything, and then you want to watch everything. You want to look at what my hand is doing. You want to look at the truck as I'm driving it. You know, it's like everybody can find anybody that kind of meets their style, what you look for primarily. So there are a lot of awesome streamers out there that have different styles, and you know, I want to check out all of them as much as I can. Yeah, I love watching ETS streams, and you and RF are the funniest. By the way, did you see my setup in the server? Did you send it in Discord? I don't. Let's see if I can. Maybe we'll show it to the rest of the stream. Alright, let's see. I don't know why I haven't been getting notifications on Discord. Oh shoot. Don't do this, people. Oh shoot. Look at that. Just got it. Wow. Look at that. That's sick. All right. Do you have an Xbox? Okay. Very cool. Look at that. Everybody gets to see your setup now. You get the two pedals. All right. All right. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so that's the thing that you were talking about. That's the shifter that's not working. I got you. Hey, listen, we all started somewhere. Look, and as far as starter setup, Next Level Racing is not a bad choice. I'm assuming that's what that is. Is that play seat, or is that Next Level Racing? Fire, absolute fire. I think that's play seat, right? Is that from play seat? I think that's play seat. What you have right now. It's not the cam link, it's the GoPro, what keeps powering off by itself. Do you have it plugged in with the USB cable to a power socket? Because it shouldn't turn off by itself. If you go into the settings, if you Google how to keep GoPro from turning off, there should be a setting, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's an older version, but maybe there's a setting that says that it's a USB connection. Just take out the battery and then just keep plugging it in, just a USB-C into a USB 2, and put it into like a power brick. And just plug it into the charger. You should be good after that. Yeah, I literally started with my laptop. And I've said this story so many times. HP laptop 2012. It was running an i3, and I downloaded Steam. I bought the game for like $5. It was on sale or something, and all I was doing just playing with the WASD buttons on the keyboard, and I had a mouse to look around. The WASD, it was fully automatic. You could shift with the shift button, or something like that. Shift or whatever. Handbrake is the space bar. Yeah, so, and then after that I did a wired Xbox 360 controller that I bought because I didn't have the dongle for the wireless, or I don't think that wireless was supported yet. I don't remember if you could connect an Xbox 360 controller wirelessly to your laptop. So I bought the wired Xbox 360 controller, plugged it into the laptop, then started playing also automatic, fully automatic. But they won't get that. The controller gave me more options. And then after that, I had the Xbox 360 wheel, the gray one. I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it. I still have it and it still works, and that thing, I'll never get rid of it. That thing is nostalgic AF. So I'll definitely keep that. And then I would just attach it to my desk. And when I'm done, I'll just remove it and put it away. And then I decided to buy an actual setup. And I think you'll find my unboxing video. There's an unboxing video on one of my other channels back in December 2018. That's when I bought the Fanatec. Did an unboxing video of everything that you see here, with the exception of the wheel And the Xbox 360 controller hub or adapter, that one I bought later on. But everything else that you see here is what I've been using for the entire time, and I love it. Love it. Listen, you gotta have to start somewhere. Just turned off auto power, saying it might work now. Yeah, that should work. That will prevent it. Yeah. Cbob also put it on Discord. All right, let's check it out. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see this, but holy smokes. Look at that. That's beautiful, Cbob. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it, Cbob. Beautiful. Love the seat. Where'd you get your seat from? Love the seat. You have track racer for your setup. I think me and you have the same. We have the same. My old wheel. Wait, we have the same wheelbase. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. And you have the CB radio. Okay, you have a smaller monitor. Very nice. Very nice, Cbob. Hey, we have the same mouse. Love it. I love it. I love it. See, everybody's got different tastes. I mean, you're kind of going with like the red. Well, your track racer is red, but you got the wood trim in there. Very nice. I love it. I love it. Awesome job, man. Awesome job. This is basically my setup, you know. But you have extra screens and you have the Stream Deck XL. Yeah, we basically have the same setup except for you have the ATS accessories XL box, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And you have the Havershack, right? You have the Havershack. No, you have Sparko. No, what is that? What's your handbrake? Overall, beautiful. No, no. Okay, I see your Fanatec. I see your Fanatec gearbox. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. Love it. Awesome job, man. Awesome job. Love it. This is what I'm saying. Everybody has different styles. Everybody has different flavor that you add to your own setup. So I think Cbob's setup is very similar to my setup. He actually has more. So this is the button box from atsaccessories.com, and I think you have the XL one, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't use hyper smooth swinging. I just use the regular video option. But yeah, like Cbob, your setup is very similar to mine. We basically have the same wheel. You also have the Xbox adapter, which is what we use, except that I took off all the buttons off of the adapter. I don't use the buttons anymore. I used to on my older wheel. If you look at my old videos, you'll find my older wheel, the actual wooden trim. That one had the buttons on it because it was smaller, but also the spokes that were coming out of it wasn't close together, so the buttons would fit within the spokes of the wheel. But yeah, so no, we basically have a very similar setup. You have like an extra slot. You have an extra Stream Deck or two. I just use my regular Stream Deck here. But yeah, man, that's an amazing setup. That's awesome. Awesome. That's a nice setup. I play in VR. I need to buy a bigger steering wheel to put on my wheelbase. You have your truck too? Yes, sir, I do. I have your truck, an American truck, but recently I've been playing more American truck. But yeah. Yeah, 100% Cbob, absolutely. Absolutely. I will check out your channel for sure. Oh, I love the setup. I have been looking into upgrading my cockpit. Listen, I love my cockpit. It's made out of wood, 2x4s. It's not going anywhere. I painted it black. That thing is going to survive forever. However, I like the ability to change. Am I going here? I think I'm going here. Yeah. I want to be able to adjust the height of the wheel, because right now my wheel is a little bit too high for me. You'll see me like reach out all the way up here to turn the wheel and all that. So I want to be able to adjust that. I want to be able to upgrade the keyboard tray. I also want to upgrade. I also want to be able to adjust the height of the gearbox, be able to move it any height I want. There's also I also want to get like a longer stem. That way, this is going to be a lot higher. But yeah, there's a lot of changes that I want to make, and this is what I'm saying. Like, you'll never stop making upgrades to your setup. It's going to be an ongoing battle forever. But check me out, brother. I've been watching for you. I appreciate this, C-Bob. I know. Inspired you a lot. Oh man, don't say that. You did a hell of a job. Your setup is better than mine. I love your setup. No. That's awesome. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Love this game though. It's very addictive. Yes, it is. It's very addictive, and I love it. It's very relaxing, and that's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand is that you can literally play this game for hours at a time. I mean, when I started streaming this game on Facebook, I did like 6-hour streams at a time because of the interaction that I'll get from viewers and people like yourselves. And you know, next thing you know, we're doing the 2,000-mile job that would take 3 hours, and it was awesome. You know, obviously I'm getting older now, so my butt cannot sit on that chair for more than 3 hours at a time. But we'll see what happens. I really like your iPad down there. I want to get one and do the same. You can definitely do that. You can get a cheap Android tablet. This is a cheap Android tablet. This is I got this from Amazon a couple of years ago. Hey buddy on YouTube, I'm sorry I do not understand the language that you're chatting. I'm sorry. I do not know what you're saying. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, the tablet, I got it from Amazon. It was a cheap tablet. Actually, I used to have 2 of them, but one of them broke. That's why they're cheap. But you just download the... oh my god, you are such an idiot. Y'all just saw that. Wow. What were you thinking? It turned yellow as he's turning, and he just stopped. Okay, thank you, Mustang. I appreciate you waiting for me. I'm about to be 53. I know what you mean. The struggle. I mean, I'm in my 30s, but damn. I mean, I know I shouldn't be complaining, but I can't do it anymore. It's get to a point where you can't sit down for that long. Maybe if I change my seat down the line, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so you can get like a cheap tablet, and basically you can just you install, what is it called? Jason, what's going on, Jason? How are you, buddy? From Jamaica. How you doing? All right, let's go around here. We'll turn around. What is it called? What's it called? Sim dashboard. Oh, there we go. You install sim dashboard, and it's updating the maps right now. So once it's done, once you download sim dashboard, you also install it on your... I need to drink something. My voice is getting Again, ruined. But once you download Sim Dashboard on your computer, and then you install it on your tablet, basically you just follow the. I made a video about it on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and check this out real quick. And also, so once you do that, Siri, stop injecting yourself into everything. Once you download the app on your tablet, you install it on your PC, it kind of connects together. It's gonna know what game you're playing, and you can also download like templates. So this template right here, I actually created myself. The one that we're looking at, the one that has the Navi and the tachometer and the sweet. So you have the speed, your RPM. I also added the fuel, amount of miles left, your GPS at the top. So anyway, so you can customize this however way you want. So this template I actually created myself, but there are other templates that come preloaded on here that you can choose from. So I purchased, like, it's like $5, and I wanted to support them, so I paid for it. You can do the free edition. The free edition comes with like a select amount of templates that you can only choose from. But if you pay like the $5 or whatever, you get like more templates, more designs. You can upload your own. So that's what I did. I uploaded my own. I designed my own. It's very simple. It's everything that I wanted in one screen. I just wanted to have the GPS, how fast I'm going, fuel, and how many miles are left in the job. That's it. Let's see. And getting those monitors lined up must have been yeah, it was a nightmare. But it's easy. Once you set it and forget it. Like, you don't have to do anything else. Set it and forget it, and you're done. That's it. So it all worked out. Let's see here. All right. So what do we got? Jake, hey, what's up? Thought you were driving at 5 tonight. Yes, I was. That was the original plan. However, I will be going out tonight, so I didn't want to take a chance of starting my stream at 5 and having to end shortly after. So I was like, you know what? Let me just start early, and we'll get to enjoy the stream together, and then we'll go from there. So that's why I did the stream a little bit early today. But yeah, I mean, well, thank you for jumping on. Appreciate that. How are you doing today? All right, let's get out. Let's skedaddle. Skadoosh. Who said that? What movie? Skadoosh. Let me know in the chat. It's a beautiful looking truck. Not gonna lie. Love the tires and the spokes and everything. The paint job. Kung Fu Panda, that's right, C-Bob. Skadoosh. I like asking like movie trivia questions throughout the stream to see if anybody's, aware of what's going on. There's a new Kung Fu Panda coming out. So super excited about that. Can't wait. Should be good, I hope. I need to get that wheel knob. You just hold it and you just move it. So I had one, and then I returned it because when I put it on my older wheel, the trim, the wooden trim was so thin, so it didn't stay on. It kept like getting dislodged, falling off. So I returned it. But now with an actual trucking wheel, it's gonna hold on pretty good. So I'm gonna have to purchase another one. There's a lot of things I need to buy. My God, it's just a money pit. But it's a good money pit. It's a good money pit. There we go. We are looking good so far, people. It's a beautiful truck and I'm enjoying driving it. And we have our Christmas tree ornament from completing the Winterland driving event, which we finished last night. I'm super happy about that. I cannot wait until they make like New Jersey DLCs and how horrible it's gonna be. If you live in the tri-state area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Driving in Jersey, it's not fun. Terrible, 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 terrible. So I actually drove one time from Jersey, well, actually from New York City, all the way down to Miami. Actually, no, all the way down to Key West, I think. So that was the C2C mod, which is coast to coast, where it gives you the entire map of the United States and also Mexico. And I drove all the way from, I don't know if it's Manhattan or Brooklyn. I drove all the way down to Key West, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. You can have a sim setup money pit or a drug habit money pit. I'll sim the setup money pit any day. 100%. I cannot disagree with you. 100%. 100%. No, it's no. I want to make like an upgrade video or an updated video of my rig, because the video that's on my channel, that's from 2021, I think. So not a lot of changes happened, but there's some minor changes, and obviously where I'm sitting right now is also different with the way I have it set up. So probably, you know, I want to make another update setup video before the end of the year. Well, the end of the new year, the 2024, only because I'm going to be doing more updates to the setup like what we're just talking about. So I would rather do the video after I finish all the upgrades that I want to do. But I think my main upgrades that I want to do is the lights for sure, and then maybe the cockpit, like maybe a SimLab cockpit, because I've been in love with the SimLab cockpit. I just love the way they look. Track Racer is basically the same thing. If Track Racer is cheaper than SimLab, then I'll go with Track Racer. But I feel like SimLab was the first one that came out, at least the ones that I know of, and they just had just an amazing. I've been wanting to get a setup. I mean, I have so the monitor mounts that we're looking at right now, where I have all the 3 monitors and the 4th one on top. That one is from SimLab, and it was very easy to set up, and I love it. So, but I do want to go full on aluminum extrusion setup moving forward, so I can add things to it. I can always add like a cup holder, for example. Like a cup holder if I want to. Like a dedicated mouse pad, not like the one that I have where it's like right next to my well, you can't see my hand, but it's like to the right of my gearbox. There's a lot of small things here and there that I want to upgrade, and the aluminum extrusion rigs allow me to do that, because I can always add a lot of stuff to it too. I lived in PA for 1 year as a kid, but now I live in Alabama. I was born in Indiana, and I can't wait till they get my states done. Yeah, no, Alabama's going to be awesome. I mean, driving down south. Steve Jose. I definitely ruined your name. I am so sorry about that. But Thank you so much for a subscribe. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the fam. No, driving down south is awesome. I mean, you know, I've driven in Florida. I've driven in Texas. I've driven. Well, Indianapolis is not really south. It's kind of like wet, like Midwest or West or whatever, Niagara Falls, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like, you know, driving down south is just a completely different life from driving up north, because it's more laid back. Everybody's in a better mood, better weather for the most part. You know, just a different style of driving. Let's see. Check out GT Prime rigs. See, my price range, I don't want to go over. I don't want to go over 500 for a cockpit. If I can keep it less than $500, we're good. We're good. That's what I want to do. So if it's $500 for the entire cockpit, and maybe I can add a couple more things like a keyboard tray, mouse tray, shifter, adapter, $500. I think I should be good. Just built a new triple monitor stand last night. Need to measure my angle so I can adjust the FOV. Yeah, have fun. No, you're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be alright. I mean, mine, like on this monitor, it's off by a tiny bit, like right here. I mean, I can fix it later, but I keep forgetting to fix it. But now that I pointed it out, everybody's gonna be staring here for the rest of the stream. And it's gonna bother you as well. But there's a tiny bit of offset right here. This one is actually perfect. This one is really good. It's all nice and set up, so it's not bad. But this is the one that I need to fix. But it can also be because the monitor is not angled properly. So if I can angle it, like this side goes down and then like this side goes up, it's gonna be fine. I know that. So I'm not really too worried about it. Sub to your YouTube. Oh, thank you. You actually got my name right. Oh, there we go. Most people do screw it up. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Dave, what's going on, Dave? It was a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. The FOV setting up is just listen, you set it and forget it. A lot of this stuff is stationary. So you're not going to be doing a lot of manual adjustments as you go on. It's going to be a lot of it. One time set up, you're done. You don't have to touch it. You're good. So just do it right the first time, and you won't have to touch it again. And that's exactly what happened. So that's how it is. Darker. My arch nemesis. When it gets dark, you will see, like, I think in Texas, because they got so much light bulbs, light fixtures or light poles, whatever you want to call it. It's not that bad at all. But if you're driving in Colorado, if you're driving in Montana, or basically any other area that it's very deserted, it's going to be very hard to see at night. So aside, is it not sim? It is sim. Any idea what your monitor angle is? I'm gonna go on a limb here, and I'm gonna say between 37 to 45 degrees. So 37 to 45 degrees is what the angles of the monitors are at right now. But yeah, it should be good. I actually want to make it more. I want to angle them more. So you will see on. Oh, I did not know this is an exit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. There are other sim drivers that have the outside monitors kind of more like tucked in, so you get this like kind of an obtuse U-shaped angling on the side monitors. I haven't tried that yet. I've always liked to have, I don't want to keep turning my head too much because it hurts after a while. So I don't want to keep turning my head to look to my left or to my right. I want to be able to just to look, just kind of like move my eyes, you know, where I need to look without having to actually turn my head if I don't really have to. But I haven't really tried kind of bringing them in a little bit closer. That might be something that I might try down the line, but I don't know about right now because I do need to fix this little tiny, you don't see it on the camera because it does a really good job of concealing that. And also my surroundings is all black. You don't really see where I'm sitting. So it does a good job of concealing that, which is good. But there is like a nice gap right here, but you don't see it, which is good. There's not really too much of a gap here. At the very, very top, there's a tiny bit of a gap, but they're really close together. It's not going to be, it's going to be very hard to tell that there's a gap there. Turn on our high beams here because I can't see anything. Yeah, Arizona gets really, really dark. And Nevada. My goodness. Nevada is ridiculous. Like right now, there are no light poles. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can. Right, if I turn off my high beams, I can't see anything. It's so dark. You know. Look at the size of the gap. No, you really does a good job of concealing that gap. You know what I mean? I mean, you could fit your. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's a nice looking gap. A nice looking. Oh man. Got about like 56 miles to go in the game, and we should be able to deliver what we gotta deliver. We're doing pretty good. How is the music in the background? Can you guys hear it okay? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Let me know. I just don't want the music to be overpowering the game, that's all. I like to have like music in the background just to keep it lively a little bit. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. All right, so we are halfway through. We're basically almost at half a tank. It's pretty good. Pretty good on that. Yeah, I don't mind driving at night if I can see, but if I can't see, it becomes kind of a challenging, to be honest. I do want to get like a nice Cadillac seat, you know, comfortable with like the armrests, you know. Yeah, right. I need the butt kicker. That's $3,000. Way too expensive. I cannot afford that right now. But I would love to have a butt kicker for sure. I've only seen like the butt kickers in like racing games. I've never seen one. Maybe the only one that I've seen that actually tried it is Jeff Faviano. Sosa Blanco, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate it, buddy. The only one that I've seen use a butt kicker on ATS was Jeff Faviano. And it's very soothing, like you're just moving with the truck, you're just swaying left and right. It wasn't anything crazy, and it looked like a lot of fun. So, but boy, are they expensive. So dark. It actually looks better on camera than it does in front of me. I said that last night too. They have one that will vibrate your chair like an engine feel. So there are obviously like cheaper options, but I figured like if you're gonna go with a butt kicker, might as well just go for the whole thing. Like. To go over the little tiny bridge, but whatever. All right. All right, let's check it out. Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can sleep because I don't want to keep driving in the dark. Switch from Twitch to YouTube to watch. Sounds good, buddy. Thank you again for subbing and for following. Really appreciate it. Just want to see if I can turn off the truck here, for example, and go to bed. No. Let's see if I can park it. Let's see, there's like a rest stop nearby. Yeah, there's one over here. And it's also a gas station too, so we can refuel if we need to. So it works out. So at one point, I was actually thinking about getting the Track IR. The only thing is that, you know, it was going to be... I could have installed it and used it, however... Oh, they kept throwing ads at you? Yeah. However, I mean, I could have done it, but then again, it would have been annoying because I was going to be like constantly like moving my head and it wasn't going to be centered. I think Track IR is good if you're driving on one monitor, but if you have triple monitors, it was going to be kind of a overkill because I like to be, it's weird for me, I like to be centered on the dashboard. Like it would really bug me if I'm not. So with that being said, I thought about getting Track IR only because sometimes some trucks, the way that you're seated in the truck, the cabin, you're not too far. Like, I mean, I push my seat all the way to the front and I'm still sometimes I'm unable to look outside of the window and I can't see oncoming traffic. So with the Track IR, it allows you to kind of look outside of the truck and kind of like see see oncoming traffic. You can look outside of the truck and you can see more, you get more field of view on either side. But I think, you know, you make do. And the field of view is still pretty good, for me at least. All right, so let's go ahead and refuel. It's better than an Xbox controller to drive with. 100%. 100%. I don't think I can ever go back to an Xbox controller. It's the same thing like playing with a mouse and keyboard and then go back to a controller. You just can't do it. Like, I used to play Call of Duty with a controller for the longest time. And then up until... what was it? Like Modern Warfare 1? That came out maybe 2 years ago. When I played the story mode, I forced myself to learn how to play with a mouse and keyboard because I really wanted to play with a mouse and keyboard. And now you give me a controller, I would suck immediately. I wouldn't be able to know how to play with a controller on Call of Duty right now. All right, let's see, where are we gonna go? There's Office Depot, and also there's a bunch of stuff here. Let's go here. 47 miles. How about this one? All right, let's go and do that. Yeah, I've been with the controller, but I'll stick with my steering wheel. Yeah. Don't blame you. Do not blame you. using a controller for like Madden or sports games, but nothing else. Yeah. That's what I play most of the time. I play Madden a lot. I think I'm approaching 1,000 hours on Steam for Madden 22 because I refuse to buy the new Madden. I refuse to buy the new Madden. My favorite NFL game of all time is NFL 2K5. 2K3, 2K5 are my favorite two NFL games because they were amazing games and they were better in physics and everything. And then Madden bought the rights for 15 years and that was the end of it. And then now people don't want to. I have not bought a new Madden game since Madden 2022 because they're all the same. It's just laziness and the greed and the microtransactions. I refuse to continue to pay for Madden. Yeah, I have not bought the new one. I really wanted to buy the Madden edition because when John Madden passed away, they released one. And I thought it was going to be a nice memorabilia just to have, you know. But my goodness, it's just terrible. Terrible. Keep doing. Jinx me. What's going on, buddy? What app are you using on your iPad? So, I'm using... Oh my God, I just forgot what it's called. Are you kidding me? Sim Dashboard. Why am I forgetting? This is alarming. Sim Dashboard is the app that I'm using. So it only works on Android. It does not work on iOS. Just an FYI. So you need to have like an Android tablet. There's a video on my channel if you have free time. You can check out the video. It's like literally 10 minutes. It's gonna walk you through where to download it from, how to set it up, and answer all of your questions. It's a lot easier than me telling you to be honest. Let's go into here. Right. Sosa. Nice setup, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So it unfortunately it doesn't work on iPads. It only works on Android tablets. They don't make the app for iOS. It's only for Android. So you have to get an Android tablet, hook it up to your PC, and download it on your tablet and everything, and then it works. They don't make it for iPad. Unless you're using iPad as a tablet, and like in the way that you're describing it. But Stream Deck can do that. Wow, that was my best one yet. I literally pulled right into it and it was perfect. All right, very good. No problem, Jinx. It's a cool name. Jinx me. If you guys are having a great time, make sure you smash that like button. Really means a lot to me, and it also helps the channel out. And more people like yourselves get a chance to see the stream. Let's not deprive them of that, shall we? But thank you guys so much for jumping on the stream, keeping me company, having conversations, exchanging ideas. That's what it's all about. And This music is on something else, I'll tell you that right now. Gotta share the video, show off this beautiful cab of the truck you've built. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Props. No, I love analog dials. I'm a sucker for analog dials. I mean, to me, they're just sexier than having digital screens. I love the digital screens too, but to me, it's just seeing that dial move as you're driving. It's oof. Analog, not digital dials. Analog dials, or the needle. That to me is where it's at. Definitely smashed into that car. Sometimes I underestimate how heavy the truck is, and I don't brake until very late, and that's on me. But I'm old and set in my ways, and I'm used to analog dials. No, I love analog dials. Gets me is when you have a brake, you get 0 G-forces. This is my brain. Yeah, I think that's where the butt kicker comes into play. Literally, like I think that's what would make up that difference. That's why this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, there are people that do the like a motion rig for the entire thing. So your screens are attached to it, your cockpit also is attached to it, everything is attached to it, so the entire rig is moving. Some people do just the cockpit, so where you're seated and the steering wheel, and that's the only thing that moves, everything else is stationary. So that's the next big thing is getting that motion rig configured so that way you can kind of feel this like next level of immersion that like changes the playing game at this point, or the playing field. I mean, it just, you're feeling everything that you're supposed to feel while driving, but you know, it comes at a cost. It's expensive. Daughters will see me bracing for nothing and be like, "Yo, right, daddy." It's true though. It's true. But I feel like I kind of got used to it. This is what I'm saying, when the speed limit goes down really quickly and then they brake like stupid. My gosh, like he braked so hard. The AI needs to be upgraded in this game. It's insane to me how bad they drive. 75 miles per hour, baby. Let's go. Funny how the brain plays tricks on your head when you brake hard in video game, though. Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%. I mean, listen, it's you're braking for something that you're not feeling the impact of. You're not feeling that G-force pulling you or pushing you or whatever. Like, you're just not feeling it. And so you just have to, I guess, like, deal with it. Yeah, I hate how sometimes it just slows down and sometimes it comes to a complete stop. Oh yeah, 100%. As soon as the speed goes down, you'll be like driving on like 70 and it goes down to like 50, and all of a sudden AI just brakes as if like a squirrel just jumped in front of the car. How do you get the GPS in the windshield? You mean the phone right here? So this is an interior. When you configure your truck, you go in the interior tab, and then you're gonna find circles on the windshield. You click on the circle, and then you have options. You can do a GPS, a dedicated GPS, like a Garmin or a TomTom, and they also have cell phones. You can do a smartphone. You just select it, and you can add it right there. Yeah, no problem. Now it goes down to 65 miles per hour. Oh, we're doing pretty good. There's nobody here. Bunch of trucks. There goes the coffee. How many cups of coffee do you guys drink per day? My goodness. How are you alive? 4. Okay, I mean that's. I'm Italian. No, are you talking? Are you talking like 12 espressos or Americano? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Depends on if it's summer or winter. In Alabama, in the summer, too hot to drink too much coffee. True. Blue One, what's going on, buddy? Says he drinks 2 cups. Okay, that's about average for me. 2 cups. Matt Brown, what's going on, buddy? No, this is not VR. This is just a camera. These are my real hands. But yeah, no, this is not VR. Welcome to the stream, Matt and Blue One. I have 2 in front of me right now. 1 pot. An entire pot. Jinx me also is 1 pot. Okay. 1 espresso and 1 regular. All right. 12 cups. Holy crap. But are we talking like 12 cups? Like you know, like what is it, like a 12 ounce cup, like the regular like Dunkin' Donuts like small cup, or are we talking like what are we talking size wise here? The size does matter, fellas. We all know that. One full pot. You guys are crazy. 4 monitors, yes. So we have 3 at the bottom, and then all of my chat and OBS stuff is at the top. You really can't see it, but yeah. So 3 monitors and 4th one at the top. 12 cups is 1 pot. Gotcha. I think maybe like my max in one day is like one mug, like the drink. No, like okay, so my max maybe like 3 mugs, just like that, like a coffee mug. And size matter. My girlfriend told me. I just showed my 72-year-old mom your setup, and she said VR would be better. She really loves VR. What does she watch on VR? Should we be worried? What's going on? Mrs. Schaus, what are you watching on VR? What are we doing here? Oh, man. I think she surprised all of us, to be honest. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh. Plays all kinds of things and watches movies from the inside of a VR theater. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, the only VR headset that I had was the one that came with my Galaxy Note 8, I think. You'd hear her yelling at the VR zombies. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, the only VR headset I had was one that came with my Galaxy Note 8, I believe, back in 2017. Phone was released. And obviously, like, you know, it can play, I think, I don't remember how it attaches to the phone, but I think that it was like, I think it had its own setup. I don't remember, to be honest. I sold it. Had no use for it. But that was the only thing I had in VR. That was back in the early days of VR. Need a new Oculus. I'm still using Gen 1. Yeah. I think this game runs in VR. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm assuming it does. But I don't know if I like this better. I mean, I think that obviously your immersion is going to be next level because you can see everything. You look up and down, left and right, look outside of the truck and everything. And you know, you can back up differently now. You don't have to stare at the mirror. You can actually just turn out of the window, look outside of the window and all that. Play it in VR all the time. Okay. Do you like it better in VR than playing on an actual monitor? Don't stop, don't stop. I love it in VR better than the monitor. Okay. I've never played it in VR because I don't have a VR headset, but that's pretty interesting to hear that. There's more crisp in your monitors though, but that could be because I have an old Oculus. Yeah, I've never really played this game in VR. I would be down to try it in VR just to see what it feels like. I think if you have a VR, then, you know, it's going to be definitely better for if you're like, you know, tight on space. You can have one monitor and you can just do like your actual rig and everything, but you just do one monitor and that's it. But if you have the space, I mean, to me personally, I would rather just build out an entire rig. If I had the option for either one, I don't know. I don't know how I'll go about it. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and drop it. Should we switch trucks or should we continue with this truck? Let me know. Yeah, to set it up, you have to go into your game properties menu and tap Oculus. Set it up. Oh, that's for me. Let me know, peeps. Shall we continue with this truck or shall we change trucks? Dom's Pete? Well, Dom's Pete actually does not work with this version. I'm not sure why. All of a sudden it just doesn't work. So I don't know if it's something in the game or what, but all of a sudden, no mas Dom's Pete. I can't seem to get the steering wheel less stiff in the options of it. See if you can change the I'll show you right now. But let me know, should I change truck or no? Or just keep playing with the 9900i? Got a bunch of options to choose from. All right, so that one needs some more work. Good. Okay. Playing it for a week now. And how did you get that much money? So this is a hacked like account. So there are a lot of accounts that you can download, and it can be one of your accounts. This is like my fun account. I have a serious account that I do actual jobs. I have accounts where I've already started, and I have like other drivers driving for me. So you can basically do anything you want in any of the trucks. Let's see if I can change the engine. I'm in account. I nearly have 4.5 million. Yeah, so like you can actually really grind, and you can end up with like a great account that you build on your own, which I have done in the past. I did that for a while on my old setup, and then when I upgraded my PC, I lost it because I had to wipe my hard drive, which sucked. But it allowed me to start all over again, which is fine. You know, whatever. Oh, that's weight. It's fine. We can go down and drive this one. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just get like a hacked account, and that'll be my fun account, and then I can start a grind again whenever I want. So, so there are a lot of different ways that you can go about it. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to Texas. Kellen. If you guys are having a great time, make sure you smash that like button. And as always, I really appreciate it. I'm glad that I started the stream a little bit early today. I wanted to spend more time with you guys. Sutton Express, appreciate it. Thank you so much. And with the sub, thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. But I love the grind. I'm disabled and rarely driving real life anymore, so this is my replacement. I'm sorry to hear, but I'm glad that you're enjoying the game, though. Steering wheel, shiftness. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Jinx. I'm sorry. Yes. Let me go ahead and show you. I'll show you what I have right now in my settings, and then you can decide what is the best way to go about it. So let's go to gameplay. Let's see. Yep. So it's not in gameplay. I always forget which one it is. Interior. Factor. It's fine. It's gonna be in belief controls. So steering sensitivity, that's what I have it as. All right. Overall gain at 100%, centering at high speed 100%, 100%. Internal friction, resonance. The resonance, I used to have it higher, but it gets really annoying because when the engine is idling, steering wheel is like losing its mind, you know. Who said that part, by the way? What movie? It wasn't exactly what he said it, but the way I did it. But anyway, terrain surface, I don't really want to feel it that much on the wheel. It puts a lot of stress on the wheel, and I want this wheel to last for a long time. So I make sure that these two, you know, where they're at right now. Bumps and collisions, that's fine. Gearbox grind, not too bad on that. Let's see in here. Let's see. That's basically it. These are my settings. So I hope this helps. But oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's on the wheel settings. Because on the Fanatec, I can actually change. So there's a little box right behind here. You guys can't see it, but that box, it has settings of the wheel itself, and I can control the stiffness of the wheel, right? So you can actually adjust that in addition to changing the settings in game. So you can have different profiles per game if you want. You just press on the memory, like a memory seat. You press on the memory that you want, and then you can adjust the stiffness of the wheel, the turning radius of the wheel per game if you want to do that. So I don't know if your wheel has that or not, but if it does, it's usually like a software on the computer, and you can open up that software, and then from there you can actually adjust how stiff your wheel is, even if your settings in game match what I have or something similar. So I forgot about that part, and my apologies, but that should definitely help you with that. Hope that answers your question. I also fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator and VR as well. Man, oh man, it's so much fun. I know I need to get... Oh. You see what I'm talking about? Like, there's so many things that you can spend money on. I cannot afford it. Perfect. Yeah, so as long as you have the software, then you're all good to go. My plans are to get one of those SCI wheels, put in my steering wheel base. Go for it. Linton! How are you, Linton? Good to see you, buddy. Tell you're already in depth by that setup. Oh, I know, man. I know. There are so many things that I would love to try Flight Simulator. Everybody that sees my setup, they'll do. You should get Flight Simulator. I can use the pedals as rudders. I just need to get the joysticks. But I also have to figure out a way to do. To have it where I can just take this wheel off with the quick release. That's not a problem. But I would need to figure out a way to get my joysticks up here. That way I can, you know, fly the plane, and also I need to buy the game. So the game itself is like $80. Joysticks, you're looking for a decent joystick, maybe by Thrustmaster or Logitech, maybe like $200. You know, that's like $300 that we're looking at. So it's just we have expensive hobbies, my friends. We have very expensive hobbies. Not bad, man. And yourself? I'm not doing too shabby. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. For the flight sim, I was blessed by one of my friends with the Warthog POTUS. Yep, it's all metal and weighs a ton. There you go. Yeah, I need to have some of your friends. Tell them about me. I'm open for donations. I cried when I opened up the box. I was mind blown. I'll be mind blown too. Those things are expensive. You have some good friends. You have any suggestions for nice custom engine sound? Because I have a nice Peterbilt and the engine sound is so annoying. Yes. I did get one of the parts I wanted for my car. What did you get for your car? Let's share with the crowd. Let's see. Fruits, packaged food, frozen food, yard truck. Oh, that is a long drive, people. 1,536 miles. Wow. All right, let's do let's do packaged food. Let's do triples. No, let's do doubles. No. I don't know what. Let's do sliding tarp. Well, shouldn't it be refrigerated? No. We have refrigerated double? Yes, we do. And we got refrigerated triple. Let's do refrigerated triple. There we go.